Miranda here, aka wargamergirl, bringing you a Media Glitch review. Dark Future Blood Red States is a single-player car combat strategy game from Auroch Digital. It retails on Steam for $24.99. Dark Future was originally a miniatures game from Games Workshop, published in 1988. It took place in the far future of 1995, in an alternate history, post-apocalyptic world where megacorps run everything. The original game included plastic car models that were used to play the game and came out several years after Steve Jackson's game Car Wars. Well, fast forward to 2019 and Dark Future is now a fast-paced, car-fighting game utilizing time dilation in order to execute commands to fight off multiple foes. This blends the idea of a racing fighter game with almost a turn-based strategy element since it gives you time to coordinate multiple attacks. To play, you start a season and pick from several available characters. There is a rather funny brain-in-a-jar training character that gives you the hang of gameplay. Each character has special traits, strengths, and weaknesses to consider as you play each mission. For example, the T-Bird has bonus damage and armor and is specially built to ram other vehicles. You are fed the storyline through Z-Mail, which is a mix of cheeky written emails selling you on stuff or informing you of the main mission of your character. You choose from missions on the screen which have different keyword names and difficulty levels, and you also have to complete a number of specific missions in order to complete main objectives. After completing each mission, you are awarded money to spend in the shop, which allows you to upgrade your vehicle with low to high-grade items, or even additional cars, making it much easier to deal with harder missions. Once you complete enough objectives, you are sent on a final mission to take whenever you want. This, so far for me, has been a pretty simple boss fight. Once that is done, you have finished the season and are brought back to the main menu screen and can play again as a different character. This reminded me a lot of playing through the story mode of most fighter games in which you just run through the main story to unlock more characters. The setting is a wasteland, and they capture it perfectly. The environments have enough variety to keep from feeling boring. Sometimes you're fighting at night or in the day, or through some sort of nuclear winter. There are a few calm moments during each mission where you can take a look around and enjoy it, but a lot of time will be spent monitoring where the enemy is coming from and executing orders. The vehicle designs are fun, but seem limited to very few chassis, although they definitely fit the feel of a post-apocalyptic world, and you can further customize your death machines by repainting it and writing in your own license plate. I actually really loved that feature. See my pretty Mach 5? Utilizing the Easy Drive system, you don't have to worry about steering at all. This game is on rails. Instead, you can select which lane you want to be in, your speed and direction, because sometimes you have to drive backwards, and what weapons or abilities you will be using. Speed and direction can be adjusted in real time without having to go into time dilation mode. For everything else, the spacebar brings you into command mode, where time is slowed way down so you can queue up your attacks and abilities. Hitting the spacebar again will exit command mode and execute any orders you've queued up. A lot of time is spent hopping in and out of command mode. Your car will have 2 or 3 weapons on it: a front weapon, a back weapon, and a turret weapon, which can be pointed in any direction. You also have abilities like speed boosts, a brake, self-repair, and more specialized stuff like matching speed or forming up. Your vehicle has core health and shielding around it. Once the shielding is gone, damage will begin affecting your core health, and once that's gone, the mission is over and you've failed. To not die, you can use your self-repair ability to refill your core. Once shields are gone, they don't come back until the next mission, so you have to watch your health carefully if you've lost all of your shielding. You can increase your core health by upgrading your engine, and you can also add additional shielding. Anything you add to your vehicle will affect its weight, so you need to make sure you have an engine powerful enough to carry more armor and bigger weapons. You can also specialize your weapon to focus on taking out shielding, core health, or a balance of both. The item selection in the shop is randomized, so if you can't pick something right away, you'll have to wait until it randomly appears again later to pick up. You also have the option of hiring operatives to help you on your next mission. The operative you hire is not an AI, it's just an additional car you control next mission. Fighting is pretty straightforward. You generally just have to destroy everything you see. You can see the health of any vehicle you click on, and you'll find your attention becomes focused on fighting groups of cars rather than one at a time. Some weapons will be significantly better than others and are the main determination of how difficult a mission will be. The quicker you can remove enemy cars, the easier any mission will be. The missions range in difficulty from 1 to 3 skulls, and other than having more enemies, they didn't seem particularly more challenging. The hardest missions for me were where I had to control multiple vehicles, since you have to keep them in formation and monitor one's core health. That took some serious multitasking. Some missions will have mutators, which means the mission has some variable to deal with. I played through one where time dilation was not allowed, so all my orders were in real time. There are other mutators that give a bonus to destroying enemies by smashing them, or cause enemy vehicles to explode once destroyed. Generally, missions with mutators will pay more, and it also adds a nice variety to the gameplay, since there are only a handful of mission types and it can get a little repetitive. I would have liked to see a multiplayer option since this is very much a fighting game and it would be cool to play against your friends in vehicular combat. Maybe multiplayer could be an option in the future, though they would probably have to eliminate time dilation for it. The opening to the game is a farcical alternative history in which Nixon beats Kennedy in an election and the USSR embraces social peace. Corporations are meanie heads, and now the United States is a desert wasteland. Each character you play will have a different story. The leader of the T-Bird gang is vying for fame, while the lawyer is looking to make partner. The story unfolds through emails received between each mission that share details of the grand plan each character is pursuing. There are also other emails, like advertisements for one absurd thing or another, like the updated classic Pride and Extreme Prejudice. I thought that was a fun part of the game and served as a good reminder that this is a tongue-in-cheek approach to the post-apocalypse. Overall, the game has been enjoyable, and I found myself coming back just to keep unlocking new characters. Some missions play a lot faster than others, so gameplay can vary, but you're probably looking at 2 to 3 hours per character season. At $24.99, you have a lot of hours of gameplay that you can pick up and walk away from at your leisure. And the car types offer a variety of gameplay styles. Well, I hope you found this review informative. Let me know if I missed something or what your own thoughts on the game are in the comments. Thanks for watching.